Okay, I've had pretty good luck with Harbor Freight paint guns, but one thing that you've got to do is they pack the damn things in grease. The last thing you want in your paint gun. You can see it down in there. It's like just go ahead when you get them from the Harbor Freight, just take them apart and clean them, because another thing you'll have to do is put I took that off and then put some pipe thread tape on there, otherwise it'll leak past. Yeah, this is probably the worst one I've seen. I've got several. You can see I got one there, got another one there, and they're, I'll get them on sale at $9.95 a piece, and you just I mean, you can't even almost afford the cleaner to clean those out, but they do have to be cleaned one time at least. The only other thing I'll say I've had issues with is it leaking from the paint container to here. So I'm going to see if I can find an O-ring that I can put on that, right there on that lip, and then I'll also put a lot of painter's tape on that, just to make sure I don't get any drips out of it. Anyway, that's Harbor Freight paint guns for $9. Well, not bad. Okay, as you can see, I've added some Teflon tape and a 1/2-inch O-ring. Let's see, I think it's a I don't know what it is. It's just a 1/2-inch O-ring. It's a 112 O-ring. So it's 100 series 12. And Darren Towers here with the North Texas 750 STOL. And today is Sunday, the something. Don't know what it is. Lost track of days. But anyway, I'm in my tiny hangar, which is now going to be the tiny paint booth. So, got some visqueen hanging. I got a fan blowing out air there. And then I'll have to... Here's my cheap Harbor Freight paint gun. Now this is one of the ones, I've actually modified this for spraying primer. I drilled out the tip so that it has a little flow of the thicker fluid. This has all been cleaned down, wiped down, washed down, scrubbed down with paint cleaner. I've added a light. Probably need to add some more before I actually start color painting. I've added an as seen on TV screen door to my hanger there, so air, I gotta get that fixed, but air should be coming in this way, slowly blowing that out the door that way, hopefully. It's not perfectly sealed, but I think it'll do the job, as long as I'm keeping bugs and leaves and everything from blowing in. And I think I just saw a bug flying around. That's great. So I've already got a bug in here. I'm sure he'll find the paint. They love to land on your projects, I've always found out. But anyway, here it is. I'm going to tape off a few more pieces and put up some paper so I can do some test spraying, make sure my patterns are good. I'll set up a camera, time delay. We'll have to see how that works. And it may get foggy in here. I gotta get my respirator on, get my hat, and get my bunny suit on. Anyway, back to painting. About my paint setup, I've got I think it's a 50-foot hose that comes out, and I've got a 25-gallon tank on my compressor, which isn't a huge one. It's not a high-end compressor or anything. It's pretty old. Well, I've got this little 10-gallon air tank. So I come into it. It's actually got a shut-off valve, so I can actually disconnect the tank and leave air in there. So anyway, the air's coming in there and going through. So kind of the purpose of that is it acts as a big water trap. So I also have a water trap on my hose, or near my gun, near the regulator. Then I've got another feed of hose that goes out to the trailer. So that's what I typically use. But so with all this hose, I'm not getting any water. I haven't had to drain a bit of water out of the water trap. So like I say, that's acting as my big water trap. So it's giving me an extra reservoir, so the compressor's not running as hard, and I've got a big water trap with it. Anyway, so a little bit about the paint I'm using. I'm using Summit 1 stage. That means it's already got the clear coat in it, so I'm not going to have to add the clear coat on top of it. This is Hunter Orange, but I've added some gold pearl to it. And then I've also added just a tinge of white because I thought it was too brownish looking. So I've just not added much. But anyway, you're going to mix it a 4-to-1 ratio. So to do the 2 tops of the horizontal, I'm going to pour about number 3. And I'll fill it up again with the urethane activator. That'll to the next bar. And then I'll probably put just a little bit of a reducer in it, even though it's got some reducer in it. And just so it goes through the gun a little bit better and flows out a little bit better. It's still pretty hot today. It is, let's go check the thermometer. I've been kind of watching it all day. Plus the trailer is a little bit hotter. So I'm just at below 90 degrees. So really nice weather for Texas in first of September, second weeks of September. I think I can, with the 3, I can get the horizontal and the elevator sprayed on the tops. So anyway, I'm going to mix that up. I may not be able to record. I'd love to record it, but I'll end up with the orange paint all over my phone. So anyway, back to painting. As you can see, we've got the horizontal and the elevator painted orange. Looks like the tiny hangar paint shop booth worked. See, the fan's a little bit orange for the wear. Got a little bit of overspray, it looks like, on my wings. It's amazing how it's settled on the top, but oh well. There's the elevator. Looks pretty good. Little bit of orange peel. I can buff that out though. I've still got one more coat on the other side, but I can't do that tonight. It's got to dry enough before I flip it over. So I've had some video going. Looks like the camera stopped. We'll have to do the playback to see how that looks. Anyway. Bye for tonight.